Hey guys, I was just going to do a quick video on kind of a craft area tour or Stitchy spot tour. I kind of said in a few of the videos that I was going to eventually get to this, that we were doing an addition and it was all just organized. Finally kind of have it organized. I went from way too little room for storage to way too much room for storage, so now it kind of looks all bare bones. But I'll still show you my setup and how I have things organized. Over here used to be another set of windows like that window is. I used to kind of sit there when I would do my videos. Obviously now that we have the new room going off there, we don't want to have windows going into another room. So we filled in that wall, made that a full wall instead, which gave me room for this nice storage chest. It's a Besta series from IKEA. My chair used to be in this corner, but instead now we took out a desk up underneath this cabinet, and I've got my chair here. And of course I got my Artisan Design Ergo frame standing up. And then this is also I think it's called the Alex drawer set, also by IKEA. Got that there. Cabinets above. As you can see, this kind of fills off into a half wall, and then it goes into our kitchen and living room area. I'll start over here kind of with a smaller area. Up here is a cabinet that I can't reach because I'm too short, so I don't put a lot up there. It's only going to be things that I don't need all the time. As you can see, I have my little address book from people that I correspond with on my cross-stitch form. There are some that we actually send like snail mail to. And then I've got all my cards. I pick up little random cards and stuff on clearance at Michael's and things like that. I've got a whole box of those to where I can send those birthday cards and things like that. Up in that top bin is, or are, all of the little cards and stuff that I've got on the forum. Not a lot in there, but there is some stuff in there. But I do keep all the little cards and notes I get from people on the forum. I got an artist trading card in there and things like that. Onto my main shelves. We had toyed with putting cabinet doors back on here, but I like it better open. Get over here without knocking everything over. And this notebook here, I have all my patterns. Some of these have been completed and some of them have not been completed. Some of them are freebies and things that I put off the internet. Most of them are more than one page. Some of them are little pamphlets. But I keep all my patterns inside of a sheet protector. Inside this notebook. Then, I'm not making you guys sick. On this shelf in this notebook here, the pink notebook, I have, these are like little freebies that I printed off the internet from different places. Just little one page charts, little filler charts, maybe things to do a card on or that kind of thing. Just small little designs. Then I have all my other books. As you guys know, I use the floss away system, and this has got my empty bags in it, and my empty, or my blank file cards have already been cut down to fit inside the bag. I need to show you those. I've got all my magazines. I don't have a whole lot of magazines. These were actually, most of these were handed down to me from another stitcher who was getting rid of her stash. So these are actually all from like the late 80s to early 90s. And then I've got, this one is all pamphlets, different little chart pamphlets and stuff that I've gotten at yard sales and used bookstores and things like that. On this shelf I have some of my little bags for my to-go cross-stitch projects. This is kind of the cabinet area that I don't want, things I don't want my son to get into. Here I've got my needles. This is actually one of those cottonelle white containers that I kept, and inside it I've got these little grits containers, and I keep my needles in them. I can show you how I do it. I don't know if it'll show it to the top. So inside I've got the size of the needle and then all the needles inside of it. Just keep those organized that way. The storage container theme. And then in this shoebox, my scissors and push pins and sharp things I don't want my son to get to. I carry one of these in every one of my big like to-go boxes. They're the little photo boxes made by Iris. I carry like my scissors and my needles and my highlighter and my floss in these inside the bigger box. I also have one that I have all my acrylic or metallics. That's a silky thread and then acrylic in it. That's where I keep all my metallics. Also up there. We'll move on to the storage chest of drawers. This again is the Alex drawer set by IKEA. And this is where I have all my floss. I used to keep it in those shoebox bins. So you're going to see a lot of those shoebox bins. But I just keep them in numerical order. I'll show you the little drawer system that my sister and I kind of created. There's the rest of them. Got an extra one that's empty still, room for more. This is out of balsa wood, and we just hot glued it together, made a centerpiece where there are 2 rows, and then the back piece to hold them up, and that to keep it from slipping underneath the bottom. These are just my highlighters where I mark my charts. Again, if I see highlighters on sale, I get them. And then my pens to mark my fabric, and then my fray check. I love this stuff. Can't live without this stuff. This drawers all my glues and anything that will, my Stitchy tape, my hot glue gun, that kind of thing. Pins. And then this drawer is stuff, I can reach all this drawer from my chair when I'm stitching, so anything that I may need while I'm stitching, like my thread head and my lotion and things like that. I think that's everything in those drawers, Stitchy. And then I have the cabinet. Inside the cabinet, I've got this little shoebox here. It's just all my specialty floss, my Week Style Works, and Gentle Arts over-dyed threads. This is like odds and ends that still need to be put into my other projects. Like if I finish a project or whatever, I'll stick it in here and then I'll weed it, you know, filter it back into the actual main stash. That one's still empty, don't have anything in there. This one is kits that have been set up ready, or not kits, projects that I've kit up and are ready to go on them. But maybe or ones even unfinished objects that I haven't done yet. Just things, ones I'm not currently stitching but are ready to be stitched. This shelf is all my hoops and key snap parts and pieces. In order to where I can set up my stands. Here I have finishing things, different felts and stuff. This is my little fabric container. I'm horrible and I have them all folded. Some of it's rolled, but most of it's folded. This little container was my fabric, but it's now my kits. All my kits are down in here. This little area is my sewing machine and extra storage boxes. That's kind of a catch-all shelf right there. This one, these are the things that I keep my all my current works in progress in, to where I can just grab them and take them where I need to go. These are some books and patterns that need to be added into my shelf over there that I haven't added in yet. And that is really everything. Not very eventful. I know some of you have a lot more stash, but I've been kind of saying that I would do this video, so I thought that I would. Oh, I've got my little crafts light and bags stuck in the corner over here. But that's really all of it. Not very impressive, but I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.